What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Monique, and we are back with another video. I just took a shower. I know you guys seen me earlier looking a mess. I got my new microphone working, so that's why I'm whispering. I hope that I'm doing this right. This is a test run on it. I have the volume turned all the way up on my microphone, so it's just to make sure that the volume is loud enough. I'm going to whisper and kind of do a little bit of an ASMR thing. That way I don't blow your eardrums, because I don't know. I did kind of test it before, but very briefly. So yes, guys. Oh my gosh, I got something to tell you. But anyways, I got ihop. I put a lot of pepper on my eggs by accident, but I love pepper, so it's all good. I got over easy. Sorry, I hate the banging like on ASMR. So I got over easy ham, sausage, bacon, hash browns, which I love, and I got some pancakes here. And then I got my daily vegetables and noodles that I always usually eat, just because it fills me up and it's a little bit more healthy, and that way I can fill up on this and then have the bad stuff after I fill up, because we want to have more of the good stuff first. So, and I got tons of fruit over here for desserts, so hopefully I'm going to use this as a plate because I didn't grab one, so if I need an extra plate. Yeah, so hopefully my video will last long enough. I might have a part 2 just because I really want to see how this microphone works. Look at my eyebrows. You can tell that they're getting a little bit lighter from the laser removal. So, and they're a lot less swollen today, so we will see. I have a what is it called, a consultation with Brows, and they're gonna tell me, you know, if I should continue. I will probably need more treatments to get it completely off, so but honestly, I just might like my natural eyebrows. We'll see, because to me right now they're not looking that bad, but when I have nothing on them I look very different. And I don't know if it was just people that would always say it, but they're like, oh my god, you look so different without your eyebrows, and it really hurt me. So it's kind of been an insecurity since I was young. But you know how kids are, they just say stuff all the time, but they're also very observant, so teenagers. But you know, sometimes they say things just to make you feel bad because they know it's gonna hurt you. My sisters would always make fun of me without makeup, but now I know better. Like, I know I'm pretty without makeup, and I'm okay with the way I look. You know, I really am. But I like to play around with things, you know, and see what I can do. This stuff is so good, you guys. Like, I got a pea stuck up there. So I heard some bad news today. My mom told me that my uncle's wife died from COVID. She passed away last night. And the weird thing is I was talking about COVID this morning. So sorry, guys. I was talking about COVID this morning, and I wonder how she contracted it. Honestly, I need to call my mom and find out, but we just all really need to be careful. It's just insane. Like, come on, you guys. And I don't want to tell anybody what to do. But I mean, why wouldn't you want to wear a mask? I mean, what does it do to you? Why does it bother you so bad? Honestly, I enjoy it because, like, you know, in class, they make you introduce yourself and everything. And now, since the COVID, like, we got masks on, they don't really, like, you know, bother with that. I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing to get to know people, but, like, that was always the part I dreaded, and now they, like, don't even worry about it. You know, because they make you stand up, say your name, blah, blah, blah. And I just feel kind of a little bit overall more comfortable. And then if I look like crap, it don't matter because we can't see anyway. So I did do another 8-mile run today, which was a bit over 1,000 calories. I think it was like 1,300 calories that it said I burned, which I didn't track that before, and now I did today. Because I just installed this app. And it told me all that, and I was like, wow, I didn't know I was doing 8 miles and I was burning that much. It's not really showing. I mean, I would just think a little bit more it would be showing, but I'm kind of staying stable in my weight right now. But I think it's because my legs are sore as a MFer and it's building muscle, so they're sore as heck. It's very hard to stop eating that because it's so good. I have a fork. So my uncle's wife of many years passed away, and I'm just like, because my uncle passed away not that long ago, my sister, a grandmother on my fiance's in-laws side, there's just been a lot of devastation lately, everywhere, in all families. And I think that's a sign of, like, especially with COVID, like, why are people not giving a crap? Why are they saying it's fake? Is that because, like, they're not having to deal with it head on? Hopefully this is not loud, you guys. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna do the best I can to not edit videos. Like, I want to edit, but at the same time, I don't really know how. So the best thing I can do is make videos that I don't have to edit. You know, like, I keep looking over there on my phone because I can see myself, but I need to stare in the camera. So please take COVID seriously, you guys. It is real. And I just don't understand why people, I mean, I do get it. to a certain extent. Like, the government lies all the time, and there's all kinds of crap going on in the government, I know. But still, even if it was BS, why can't you just wear a mask just in case? I mean, it's not like they want you to wear a mask that way, like, it takes away your identity or anything. This is only temporary. And it just makes no sense. But I'm over it. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, think about it. Please. I love runny eggs, like, they're my favorite. And I love hash browns as well because they're just so crunchy and delicious. I would put Tabasco in them, but my noodles had some spicy stuff in them and my mouth is kind of burning, so. But normally Tabasco on my hash browns is my favorite. So I said I'd make a lip filler video. I'm sorry I made you wait this long talking about COVID. Actually, I'm just gonna wait because I already went off on a different route. I am gonna be doing more ASMR. I want to do relaxing videos because it's less personal and also they're very relaxing. I will definitely do not talking videos as well. That way, if you don't like talking, there's going to be a variety. Sorry, don't forget this is my first time. I get stuff stuck in my teeth as well because I have I've had bone grafting. And I have an implant, so the bone grafting leaves space in between my teeth for food to get in, and then so does the implant. So sometimes I forget about it, and so I kind of like do weird, ugly mouth movements. So I'm sorry for that, but I'm just trying to get the food out of my teeth. I wish I had a story time. I have so many stories, you guys. Oh, this food always makes me really sleepy, and I have homework to do. Sorry if you can hear my neighbors. I can tell you a story time about a quick one. Make a long story short. One of my friends that's passed away. I don't remember exactly what happened. But it's not even really a story. I mean, because I don't remember really what happened leading up to it and then afterwards, but we were arguing about something and I think I upset him so much. I was just done with it. He jumped out of the car while it was moving and he like did like a tuck and roll. He's now passed away, but we used to hang out all the time. And some people were like, you know, say we were together, like my son's dad would say, like, your boyfriend, but he was never my boyfriend. And just because he just wasn't, you know, no matter what happened between us, like, he was not my boyfriend. Because he just wasn't. He wasn't my, nothing was coming of that. I didn't give our relationship a title. Like, we were friends and we did more stuff than just friend stuff, but he was not my boyfriend. And that's because I didn't see it going anywhere because the things he was into, he wasn't gonna stop. He just wasn't my type of guy that I would want. You know, like, sorry, it was just like, you know, you just have your type of a guy that you would want for your, like, your boyfriend, not just, you know, we were just friends with benefits, I guess. We didn't, like, do it all the time. We did it a couple times. And that was it. And mostly because we drank and did drugs together. So, you know, I was buzzed and that's how it even came about. Because if I was sober, I would never, it wouldn't even go there. Most of my sexual experiences are when I was drinking or something. I'm really not a very sexual person. And I would say 99% of my sexual life has happened while I've been under the influence. So, except for my relationship now and this other relationship where I've already talked about before, where he was not a very good person. That vinegar got me, my throat. And I don't want to say he was a bad person, but he was just not as warm-hearted as I would want in my man. And he was very, like, weird, jealous. Just, he would say really mean things about people, and he cheated. Well, he tried. Honestly, I believe he cheated, but I don't know when or with who, but I strongly believe that he did things. Like, I know he got this girl's number, and I caught him in the act, and I made him call her so I could talk to her. Because I was like, I'm not going to forgive you unless you call her and you let me know what happened. And she told me that, what, you don't trust your man or whatever. I'm like, girl, woman to woman, would you be happy about this? And then not only that, he didn't say that he was engaged. He was just he was not a man. So, and I don't even know what I was thinking. But honestly, he's the one that got played because he played himself. Because he asked me to marry him. He went through all that trouble to not be serious, and I'm not going to put up with that from anybody. I don't care who you think you are. It's not going to happen. I don't care what trouble you went through. If you're going to be a little snake like that, nope. See ya. And it'll never happen again because I don't go back to my exes. There was only one person that I went back to, and that was because of my son, and that was my son's dad. But I did that because I wasn't sure that it was over. But once I knew it was over in my mind, and it was. And he did something that just was not. I forgave him for that, and I honestly don't blame him for that ever again. I'm so not mad about it. I'm so happy it happened. But at the time I couldn't deal with it because I was also immature as well, but it wasn't a very good thing, but I forgave and it's all good now, and I'm actually very happy that it happened because of so many reasons. But he's the only one I forgave because I thought we'd be together forever, and I really believed that, and I forgave him for many things, but this one thing, it just broke me, and I was done, and I knew then I was done. And maybe once or twice after that I kind of wanted to see what was going on, but honestly I knew that I was done. But there was times I would drink and I would send him songs, but I was drinking, and that's what happens. And I'm like, I had to tell myself, like, girl, you need to stop drinking because you be doing dumb stuff, because I didn't want him like that. But obviously it didn't show from my actions because I did stupid stuff like that. But I honestly did not want to be with him, and I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But alcohol makes you do stupid things, and that's why I'm like, no more drinking. It just, messes things up, and then it messes up your diet, it messes up your health, it messes up your everything. So, but yeah, I would send my son's dad songs like late at night because I'd be drinking till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'd send him songs like weird love songs, stupid stuff, But honestly, I didn't. When I'm done, I'm done. I'm just not one of those people that go back like that. And like I said, with him, the only reason was because he was the father of my child. And when I met him, I loved him very much. And I wanted to be with him and only him. And I was very committed to that, I didn't really care. I mean, he did a lot of messed up things, but I forgave him because I didn't really care. I wanted to be with him, and I understood, like, everybody does things, and it was all good, but it wasn't acceptable, that's for sure. But at the same time, like, I was able to forgive, and if it continued, like, then no. Like, if you're going to continue cheating on me and being stupid, then I would have eventually left. But for the time, I was trying to work it out. But now, no. And that's because, first of all, I'm done. I'm over it. I've been over it for many years. And I've moved on, and I've already convinced myself that, I can't. And sometimes he might think I look at him negatively. And I have to, because, and I do in a sense, but at the same time I don't. I will always love him, but I look at him negatively because I had to put it in my mind about who he is so I can let him go. You know what I mean? Like, you have to let somebody go, so you need to. I had to convince myself, like, why I didn't want to be with him, and now I know why I don't want to be with him. I already know that I don't, and he shows no signs of changing, and so, like, I don't have time to waste, and I'm not going to give him, I would never give him another chance because I'm just over it. And it's really sad, but it's been so many years, it's not a big deal. But I did love him to the ends of the earth, but you know, the guy I'm with is just absolutely a million times that, like, and it's just even better because there's none of that weirdness between us, no, like, hurt and stuff. And I think we just have too much of a past, and plus a lot of this past is still there, and I would not want to deal with that. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. And then I had another relationship after. I was just mostly the relationships I had after my son's dad were not relationships. They were just trying to find somebody, but I knew these people I was with were not the one. I knew that 100%. I was just with them because for the time it was convenient, and, you know, it was just cool. I wasn't serious though. Like, you know, they were just, you don't have to be serious about everybody. Like, I wasn't ready for a long term, and they just weren't the one to fulfill that need that I had. So, you know, but I've been in several relationships since my son's father, and I gotta tell you, this one's the most serious because the other ones were just, I gave them a chance to see what they were about, but none of them stood to be worth it. They didn't, for me, they weren't. And this one guy, I'll tell you, the last one before my soon-to-be husband, and I'm even taking time with him too, with my husband, my future husband, because I want to make sure. And so far, not one bad sign, and, you know, but still, I'm not going to jump into it right away. We're going on 2 years now. We're still engaged, and I'm sure, you know, but at the same time, I'm not going to rush into it just because of everything I've been through, and I'm sure he understands that. But anyways, the guy before him was in the military. If this cuts out, we're having part 2, so just stay tuned for the second video. I'm doing story time, so you guys want to hear about my boyfriend, you better tune in, because I've had a lot. Anyways, this guy was in the military. I met him at Subway when I was with, I'm going to say the names because I just am. It's not a big deal. I'm not talking about anything personal. Well, I mean, I guess it's my personal stuff, so. Okay. I'll just say their first letter. So when I was with S, the guy that I thought wasn't a good guy, and I'll tell you why I thought he wasn't a good guy, because he just had a baby not that long before he met me, and every time I'd bring it up, he'd get, like, defensive. He didn't really care for his kid. Like, he didn't take care of it very much. He just was not. And I just knew it right away. Like, I just knew, like, I was not into that. I was not into him like that. I mean, it didn't show, but I know. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like, I knew what I was doing. And so, anyway, I met R when I was working at Subway as a manager when I was with S. And R would come in all the time getting food, and he made it a point to talk to me. Like, honestly, I would ignore people. Like, I would do my customer service thing, but as far as, like, trying to get to know them, I would ignore them, especially if they were men. I would just kind of blow them off. It wasn't like, I was just as minimally customer service like as I could be. I mean, in a nice way, but, like, very professional. And he just really wanted to talk to me. Like, and he started coming in every day. So then we kind of built a friendship. And he was in college because he just got out the military. He was working at Home Depot or something, and then he was in college. And I was so interested in going to college. I just had so many questions. And I am now in college, you guys. And that was thanks to a lot of his help with that, talking to me. And he would come in every day, and it was just a nice quick little visit or whatever, and he would eat in the store, and I would talk to him a little bit about his life and my life. And come to find out, he was dating this girl I went to school with. And so, and I didn't ever friend him on Facebook or anything the whole time because I was with S. So no matter how cool we were as friends, like, I wasn't going to do that. And it was work. I'm more professional than that. So I did not friend him on Facebook until many months after I left S, like almost a year or two after I left S. So anyway, he would come, he would bring me chocolates. I think he bought flowers once. And I couldn't really tell, like, is he sending me mixed signals? Like, I didn't really know. I didn't care because I was in a relationship. But everybody's like, oh, he likes you. And I'm just like, well, good luck with that. I didn't really care. And he wasn't the only one that would flirt with me at work. So it really wasn't no big deal. Anyways, time went by. I left S. My sister got really sick in Florida. I found out S was cheating or trying to cheat, at least talking to another girl. Got her phone number. So I told him to pack his stuff and be gone by the time I got back from Florida. And he did. So then I started, a couple years passed and I was working with my son's dad. And he was trying to talk to me. I think I was there strictly for my son. But I think he was trying to see what was up. And I wasn't having it, especially, I was just not wanting a relationship or anything. And not to mention him, like, not that he's a bad person, it's just, there's just so much there, you guys, and this is so good, but so unhealthy. I'm gonna stop that. So not that he's a bad person, and I'm not trying to say anything like that. I'm just saying with our past, I couldn't.